Forgive me on the camera work. I'm on crutches right now. I got shot in the ankle, so I'm hobbling around. But what happened here is the sheriff's office was called because an unattended vehicle and the window was down. So the sheriff's office called the tow truck to come pick it up for safekeeping of the property. Sounds like BS to me, but I'm going to explain the tow truck regulations in this video. Maybe it'll help you in the future. This is for Texas only.
No, I'm here to get that car.
I got to call the police again, man.
What?
You have to call the sheriff to release it, because I can't release it.
Why?
Because they're the ones to call me to pick it up.
They're the ones that called to pick it up. So I know the towing regulations. If it's not up on the thing and hooked up, it's not. If you're not ready to drive away, no. If you're not ready to drive away, then you have to release it. It has to be hooked up, strapped up, and ready to drive away.
In Texas, if you arrive back at your car and a tow truck's trying to hook it up, they have to release it to you if they don't have it fully hooked up without paying any fee or charge. Fully hooked up meaning it has to be strapped down and ready to drive away. This tow truck driver obviously isn't ready to drive away. You can learn everything you need to know about tow truck regulations for the state of Texas at tdlr.texas.gov. That's where I got this information. And here's another place in the TDLR website. If you return to your car and is being hooked up to a tow truck, but it is not fully hooked up and ready for towing, you can keep your car without paying a charge. You do not need to prove ownership of the car. Well, in that instance. Once you get to the yard, that's a different story. But while out on the streets, you do not even have to prove it's your vehicle to stop a tow from happening. You may need the means to move the vehicle afterwards, but you don't have to prove it's yours. Now, if the vehicle is fully hooked up and they're ready to drive away, they have to offer you a drop fee. And in Texas right now, the maximum drop fee can only be $135, no more than that. That's for your average passenger car of 10,000 pounds or less, though. This tow truck driver called his boss. His boss told me to offer me a $185 drop fee, which I didn't even have to pay a drop fee anyways, regardless. But they ended up taking this car, and in that instance, you can file a complaint with the TDLR. Once TDLR finishes their investigation and they determine that the tow truck company did violate state law or tow truck regulation, that towing company has to pay you 3 times what it cost you to get your vehicle out. There are deadlines, so it's good to jump on it as soon as possible. But don't let a tow truck driver walk all over you and take your vehicle when they have no right to do so. Check out the TDLR link in the description, and it'll tell you everything you need to know about tow truck regulations in Texas only.